So, no sketchbook tour today. I'm gonna do some kind of like meet the artist, but I'm gonna rush through it for the most part because I have some other stuff I wanna cover in this video. Get yourself a cup of water, sit back, relax, and I don't know, get comfortable. Okay, so I go by Workaholic for now. It's somewhat of a placeholder name. It might be changed in the future, but that's what it is for now. I've got a couple of hobbies and art mediums that I like to mess around with from time to time, but I can show those in a later video. I'm 16 years old. I like bullet hell games like Toho and stuff. I like Tetris, and I was born and raised in the Philippines. But back around COVID, I moved to America, leaving all of my stuff in the Philippines. This is relevant because around February, a box came with all of my stuff from the Philippines, and there's two really cool things of note that I'm going to show to you guys today. The first thing is a little green motherboard that's called a Raspberry Pi. It's a little piece of tech that hobbyists use in all kinds of projects, namely emulation, just like I did. I've got one running a preset software made for the device called RetroPie. It's based off of another emulator called RetroArch. Using this emulator, the Pi can run up to Wii, GameCube, Dreamcast, and PS2 games. Mine can't though because it was an older model from about 4 years ago. The best mine can do is up to like DS or N64. So anyways, the reason I'm mentioning all this is because I plan to use it in a future video with like gameplay and just commentary over it or something. So far, I've gotten a variety of different games for the Pi. Games such as Guilty Gear or Street Fighter, I think 3? Another game I got in here is Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. This is one of my favorites because I just love the style of the game. Another really cool ROM that I got for the Pi is a homebrew game called Pokemon Prism. It's loosely based off of the Red and Yellow games, except it follows its own separate storyline. Because I'm actually running this on an emulator, I was able to go into the settings and configure a fast forward button. This has helped out so much with my current playthrough because with how lengthy battles can be and how much time grinding takes, with just being able to speed through it, it's so much easier. I've actually been playing through Ultra Sun right now, and after being able to experience using fast forward, the game feels so much slower. The second thing that I got in that box was a 3DS. Although I didn't get too much use out of it over the past 3 years while I was stuck in the Philippines, I decided I'd give it some new life and homebrew it. Aside from a couple extra games that I didn't originally have, I haven't gone too far with the homebrewing as to like adding emulators or cores. I did, however, get some pretty cool ports for the 3DS, like FNAF, FNF, or DDLC. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but what you're about to see is the worst game of Tetris in my entire life. I've never played worse. I don't play like this in real life, just the loops and hoops I had to jump through to film this made it like so hard to hold and like control it. The next game that I decided to get was Wario Land 4. With the rising popularity of Wario-like games such as Anton Blast or Pizza Tower, I decided that I'd go back to the original and see what all the fuss was about. Even after just playing through it a little bit, I can tell that I really like the style of gameplay and movement, not to mention the style, colors, and design choice of the game itself. Plus, Wario's just awesome. The final game that I've got for you guys today is a game called 80s Overdrive. I discovered this game about 2 days ago. It's a synthwave retro-style racing game with some pretty dope visuals. Out of all of the games that I have on this handheld, this one takes the cake. I have the 3D slider almost always on because it adds so much depth to it and immerses you completely. This game is simple, fun, and looks beautiful. If you watched till the end of this video, thank you. Pretty cool, pretty dope. I wasn't trying to do too much with this video, I just wanted to show off some of the stuff that I got from the Philippines, but I plan to use some of this in future videos, so keep a lookout for those.